My name is Emily and welcome to my channel. So today is Monday, which means I'm doing a Monday planning day or a Monday reset as well. I'm going to be filling out my planner. This is my custom planner that I designed and got printed. And so this is basically what I try to do every Monday. Not every Monday, I'm not able to every Monday. Sometimes, I'm just not able to get to it. But I do try to do it every Monday. The first thing I do is start with my calendar, cross out the days, cross out yesterday, and get updated for today. And since it's Monday, I'm going to be reading my goals and important tasks from my June monthly spread. So my planner has monthly spreads and I also have weekly spreads. So my monthly spread I filled out at the beginning of this month, at the beginning of June, and reading these will help me sort of see what I need to still get done this week. Last week, I got some of these things done, and so this helps me keep track of the things I need to do. So I'm gonna read through my goals for the month, and then we will start with my weekly planning. So for my weekly spread, I can show you. This is an empty one. Up here I have space for the top 3 tasks of every day to get done. Then I have the days spread out vertically, up and down. And then I have the time all the way down to 10 p.m. So from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I'm going to start first with blocking in my work schedule, which I block in with green. So I'm going to block in my schedule, and then once that is blocked in, I will fill out my tasks for today, for Monday. I'll start with my top 3 tasks that, I want to absolutely get done today. And then I'll fill in with about 5 to 10 other tasks, depending on the day, of other things that I also need to get done. Okay, so I use whiteout for any mistakes that I make because I am usually writing in pen or, like these colored pen markers that I have. And so, yes, I'll use my whiteout. Okay, so I filled in my top 3 tasks for today, and I'm going to move on to my goals and important tasks for the week. So down here, I have a section for goals and important tasks as well. Goals will be very similar on a week-to-week basis. Like my running goals are pretty similar for the weeks. My reading goal is pretty similar. Things like finish all my laundry is a weekly thing that I do. Important tasks will be different on a week-to-week basis, depending on, the important tasks I need to get done that week. I usually start with important tasks. I'll fill in the important tasks I need to do for work this week, and I'll fill in the important tasks that I am transferring from my monthly spread. So, for example, one of the things here is I need to reorganize my life binder. It has like my important documents, things like that. I need to reorganize that. So I'm going to try to get that done this week. So I will be writing that down. And then I go in and fill in all my important tasks for the week. Okay, so once my important tasks are filled out, then I move on to my goals. So it's usually a bit easier to fill in my goals section because most of them are the same as last week. Okay. then for my weekly spread, I also have a section to include this week's focus and some affirmations and a little mini calendar for the month. So here this changes, both of these change every week depending on, my specific goal at that time. Right now, I am not sure exactly what I want to put as my focus for this week. So last week I really was focusing on getting my car sticker registration renewed, all of that, like court. I had to go to court, blah, blah, blah. So that was my focus for last week, and I got that done finally. So this week, I think I want to focus on reading. I'm trying to get some more reading done, and any kind of reading, fiction reading, reading for work. I have some reading to do as well. And so yeah, I'll write reading here, and then I like to decorate this part a little bit. So I'll use some pretty colors. I'm going to use blue for this week. And then for my affirmations, I will either try to just write like the first few ones that come to mind, or I will find some that I have written in my bullet journal. This is another journal of mine where I have like new week affirmations, new month affirmations, new moon affirmations. So just depending on like the time of the month and my mood, I'll find affirmations from there. So sometimes my affirmations will be related to my focus. So my focus is about reading. I might have an affirmation about reading. Let me think. Okay, I read and educate myself. Self-education to me is so important. There's always so much to learn. Too many books to read. Okay, so that's one. For my affirmations, I'll have maybe like 2, 3, sometimes 4 affirmations, just depending on how I write it, my decoration style, my mood. So after writing my affirmations and my focus for the week, I've gotten my top 3 tasks done, my goals and my important tasks, my focus and my affirmations. Then I will do my weekly menu. So in my planner, I have space for a weekly menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And then it has a little circle here if I did it or not, if I ate that or not. So this really helps me plan out my dinners and breakfasts, and mainly for the week. For lunch, I usually have leftovers. So it's Monday afternoon, so I already had my breakfast and my lunch, so I'm gonna write that down here. And then for dinner, I already know what I want to have for dinner today, so I will write that down. I had Chipotle for lunch, and I had cake for breakfast. I know, I made cake on Friday, I think it was. Yes, Friday. And leftover cake for breakfast never hurt anybody. So for dinner tonight, I want tacos. I already know I have tofu and all of the ingredients for that. So I'll make some tacos tonight, and then I'll write out my for breakfast. It's really easy. I'm very much a routine person, so for breakfast I usually just go back and forth between a few. So for breakfast I will either have peanut butter sandwiches a fruit smoothie, or cereal. I would say those are like my main three breakfasts during the week when I work. Um, Sometimes I'll switch it up. Like this morning, I had cake, and on the weekends, usually I'll have a little bit more of an elaborate breakfast. Like I'll make tofu scramble or oatmeal and toast, something a little bit more elaborate. And then, so I'll write in my breakfast for the week. And then after writing in my breakfast, I'll write in my dinners. Dinners usually takes a little bit more thinking, more planning, which is why I have my menu options section in my planner. Like I said, I designed this myself on Canva, so I really knew I needed this kind of spread in my planner because that way when I'm doing my weekly menu, I don't have to keep track of, all of the foods that I can eat and make and buy in my head. I have it written down in my planner in a list. I have all of the breakfasts that I like, all of the lunches that I like, all of the dinners that I like, and I'll just choose from here if I'm like having trouble when I'm writing my menu. Sometimes it's really easy. I know exactly what I want for the week. Other times I can't decide. So I will look into my list, which is really helpful for me. Okay, now that I have everything filled in, the last thing I do, I have, a little section here on the side, just like a free open space. Usually I'll have some notes here, like if I have a new subscription and I make a new username and password, I'll write it down here. That way I can remember to cancel or when I need to sign in again. I'll write down if there's like a phone number or an appointment 2 weeks from now. I'll write it down here. Like this is really just like any ideas or notes that I need to take for the week. I write it down here. Sometimes I will also do a little bit of financial planning in that section. So I'll write down like at the beginning of the month, usually when I have the most bills due, I'll write down which bills are due and exactly how much they cost or how much they are. That way I know exactly how much is getting taken out of my account that week. And it's just really helpful. Helps me sort of, feel comfortable that I know, what's happening in my account, because otherwise I won't check it as frequently, and then it's online and out of sight, out of mind. So yeah, sometimes writing it down here in my planner will help me keep it keep it front of mind and keep it on my mind. So yeah, thanks for tuning into my video of my weekly reset, planning my week with my personalized planner that I designed on Canva. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. For the rest of your day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.